But for right now, it's time for us to get into our morning conversation. Yeah? This young girl trended the whole of last week. If you don't know who she is, but it's called Mercy Tarus. Uliona vile alisomea leaders.
Yes.
Kina Mandago. Kina B.
Yes.
Wakasomewa na wakaambiwa, by the way, where is our money? There was this whole thing about flying graduates to Finland and to Canada.
Yes.
That was being done by Uasin Gishu County. And the parents had removed money into this kitty.
Yes.
Once they removed the money into the kitty, they've never been taken to that Finland. Hawakuona.
Walionea kwa mitandao.
So what happened was that Mercy Tarus is a 24-year-old graduate from Kabrak University. And you know, she went in front of leaders at 24 years of age. And literally called them out. Talked about how she's gone to school with some of the leaders' children, and those leaders, their children are abroad. Yeye bado anangangana huku, anauza uji.
Yes.
And it made me wonder, when do we question our leaders? You voted them in, you went to elections, ulipanga laini, ukavote mtu ndani based off the campaign promises that you were given. Now we're already a year into the new administration. Have you ever questioned your leader like Mercy Tarus did? She was even offered a job by Ledama Olekina. Akakataa kazi. Kasema hapana.
Hataki.
Have you ever questioned your leader, or did they just disappear into thin air after they got into office?
I think something in us. Utaki kuonekana kimbelembele. You know, ni kama shule. Ule ulikuwa unaulizwa unafuata mwalimu, after wale wengine mwalimu amaliza lesson unamfuata kwa staff room. I don't know. We are just like that. Unajua umechagua leader, afanye asifanye,
you don't care.
Kukula.
It's like in Kenya, we forget after we vote. Once we vote, we forget that these leaders are there and they have a mandate. They promised you roads. They promised you schools. They promised you everything that you can think of being promised. Yeah? Have you ever questioned your MCA?
Hii barabara itaisha lini?
Yeah.
Hii dispensary?
Yeah.
Najengwa lini?
Have you ever questioned your MP and asked, hey, boss, ulisema hivi, it's 1 year down. What has happened? Or is it that they disappear? And
yenyewe wengine wana disappear.
Yeah. As a person who told me, Mike, you know these guys, when they're looking for your votes, they're very available.
Wanakuja mpaka kwa nyumba.
But the minute they're in office, they disappear. What's the case? Give me a call on 0711046105. Like Mercy Tarus did last week. Yeah? Have you ever questioned your leader based off their promises? It's 1 year into the new administration. By now, something should be happening. Perhaps. Again, 0711046105. That's my number. You can also find me on my socials at Mike Mondo1 on Twitter, at Classic105 Kenya. That hashtag is Mike and Kingangi. With our morning conversation today, it's all about what this young lady did. 24 years of age, and she had the courage to stand up in front of her governor, senator, and ask them, what's going on? If you did not hear the story of Mercy Tarus last week, by the way, I don't know which shell you're hiding under. She literally stood up in front of the governor and said, where is our money? In Uasin Gishu County, where is our money? There was a program where they were supposed to be flying graduates to Finland. Parents paid money, and after they paid that money, no one has gone. And so she stood up at 24 years of age, stood up and asked, what's going on? Why the empty promises? And I want to find out this morning, why is it we don't question our leaders? If Mercy Tarus could do it at 24 years of age, have you done it? It's 1 year into the new administration. Are they doing what they promised that they would do? My number is 0711046105. I'm having a bit of a problem with my phone lines, but we're fixing it shortly. But on Twitter, Kipleslol Goswa Kilgoris, you're telling me, Mike, education has become a scam in Kenya. Afadhali uchukue hiyo pesa ufanye nayo biashara. There's Mkulima Mdogo. That's Mwebi Jr. You're saying we have so many questions for our leaders. It's only that they never held such active barazas. And also some disappear and appear when they need our votes. You're saying take Keses MP, for instance. I've never seen or heard of him in his constituency since 2022. Is that the same for you? Are you questioning your leaders? It's what we're talking about this morning. Hit me up on my socials at Mike Mondo1 on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Mike_Mondo on Facebook. It's Mike Mondo. Are you questioning your leader? You stood in line. You voted for that person to get into parliament. Now he's there. 1 year later. Have you asked him what's going on? By the way, Walimu, let me ask you.
Yes.
Yeah? Do you know your MCA?
Yes, I know my MCA.
Muuliza ni aje?
Nilimuuliza ni aje, maji ifiki.
Yep.
You have to ask them. You need to question them.
Have you ever questioned?
Hata kama utakaa kimbelembele, you need to ask.
Yes.
In any situation, you need to ask.
Waswahili wanasema kuuliza sio makosa.
Si ujinga.
Si ujinga.
Yes.
It's very good to ask, and that's why I'm very proud of that young lady, Mercy Tarus, for asking.
Yes.
What is going on?
Na labda nyota yake ilionekania hapo sasa.
That's very true. Yeah? Simply by asking. Yeah? And I'm wondering, why is it as Kenyans we don't question our leaders? You voted them in line. Some of you were there kwa hiyo shule at 4 in the morning. Kuna wengine walilala polling station ndo wapige kura asubuhi na mapema.
But pia some leaders disappear in Nairobi. Ukishawapigia basi.
But where do they disappear to?
Clubs. Naenda Muthaiga, golf club, wapi, uko ni members only.
Yes. And they disappear to clubs.
Yeah.
And private gatherings.
Yeah, members club. Huwezi kusema hapa niitie mheshimiwa wangu. You have members card. Hauna. Haya. Tutakutana after 5 years.
Because even you, Mwalimu,
yes,
when you are working here at Radio Africa, lazima uulizwe.
Accountability.
Yes. Accountability.
Yes.
Taulizwa, mbona hii siku ulikosa kazi? Mbona hii siku, Yes. So these people, you've given them jobs as Kenyans. You're the one who gave them that job.
Yes.
Why don't you ever ask? People were telling Mercy Tarus that it was wrong for her to question her elders. But how? How is it wrong? Those are her leaders. Why can't she question them? I want you to keep tweeting at Mike Mondo1 at Classic 105 Kenya. The hashtag is Mike and Kingangi. Jenny Kanyiri, you're telling me after elections, it's not easy to meet up with leaders. I've never met the ones I voted for. Ever. Kiples Lolgoswa Kilgores. Unasema politicians are liars. What about you? Have you ever questioned your leaders? Yeah, you can hit me up also on my Facebook page. It's Mike Mondo. By the way, let me know if you've ever done that.